Alright, we're back with more Ratchet and Clank, and I think we're helping out, we're helping out with the Ranger missions, and this is the turret mission. Yeah, so our mission is to take out these guys, and you'll have to lead the shots on the turrets if you can't tell, and I'm pretty sure I missed Saucer coming in. So, this mission requires us to be on a turret, and as you notice, the turret, like the ships in the background, you have to actually lead your shots, and I'm not the best at doing that. Not too bad, but it's pretty cool that you can like actually lead the shots. Is this the one where I almost have them all die by accident? It might be. It might be. It would be a shame if that's what happened. Oh yeah, and I think your turret is your new life bar in this this mission. So you notice that under our XP bar is like a little weird bar under, like, it's a weird bar under the XP bar, which is the health for the turret. I think I was trying to destroy that, so at the end of the mission when oh, this is the last wave. Yeah, so 2 of them have already died. I think a third one drops. I think I only have like 1 guy left by the end of this mission. If I remember correctly, I remember having a pretty bad time in one of the missions. I think I was worried about it last video. Like, does this guy die? He does. So this is the mission where I only have 1 guy left. This entire map. And that should be the last enemy, so, nope, a JK. Just 20 billion more guys. And I'm terrible at leading shots. It's a very, very big lead. Like, it's larger than you expect. I think he's already fighting with someone. Okay, that guy. Okay, that's the end. I only had 1 guy. And more people are coming, so I don't know what happened there. So this is the one, so the cool thing about the Ranger missions is that they sort of follow this sort of like small storyline. So the last mission we were using a turret, now it's been destroyed, and they have to repair it, and we have to protect the repair team. Which I think it's pretty cool that they like have this little storyline going on with everything. I mean, we're still fighting in the same area, so nothing new has been added, but it is cool that they're like, hey, you know what? Maybe there's a reason they're fighting. Yeah, I kind of like the Ranger missions. They get pretty interesting from time to time. I think now I was trying to level up my rocket launcher, or grenade launcher. Theirs is different, I'm pretty sure. The one shoots grenades, the other, well, doesn't shoot, it launches grenades. Sorry. But I think there are 2 different weapons in this game. I think there was a rocket launcher. There was a HK, I think it was called the HK-22 in the last game, so I assume there's going to be another type of weapon like that in this game. Because they do share a lot of the weapon types. Like, there's usually a shotgun, there's usually some grenade launcher, some sort of assault rifle or pistols. I still like the double barrel, the dual wielding double barrel pistols. I thought those were cool. And I think that was the second game. I think that was going commando, which is unfortunate because I don't think we ever gonna be able to see its Omega form, which is the highest level for weapons in this game. I think you can import weapons from the last game.
This weapon upgrade features a lock-on mod.
Lock-on mod. Okay, I thought it was something important. Well, yeah. So I think they have some weapons from the last game, like they did in the second game, and they can only be upgraded once in this game because there isn't an Omega form for them.
Enemies.
I cut that off. So this is a pretty cool mission. This has an actual objective for you to follow. And what you have to do is you have to go and you have to... Is this the first time you've used the wrench thing in this game? I think it is. So, in most Ratchet and Clank games, they have these little puzzles. Oh, well, not really puzzles. This isn't a puzzle, but in the last couple games, there were puzzles where you had to use your wrench, and you had to like run around in circles like I'm doing right now, and tightening some sort of bolt, which would activate something. And usually it was for like a gateway or a door or some sort of puzzle. You know, never in the middle of a fucking warfare or war zone. Just does make things a little more stressful. It's the most intense bolt tightening sessions you've ever had in your life. It'll make your job a hell of a lot more interesting, I'll give you that. Oh, don't die. Please, a little longer. I think I have 2 more, including this one. Are they actually killing the... They are not killing the ships, okay. They are hitting it, so I don't know.
We just need one more turret to stop the noise cold.
The noise. Yeah, so here's the last turret. Hopefully I can get to it without getting wrecked. I think I... yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure I left this guy thinking that he wouldn't cause any problems. Is it this one? Okay, no, it was just the other one. There was one of them where I was like, okay, I don't need to kill those guys. I could just, you know, let them go on.
Ratchet Clank? You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank?
Dumbass.
Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey.
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir,
Whoa.
I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack.
I thought that
The
joke.
base was without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
God, it's the best joke ever. I hear you're good with your hands. Whoa, I never touched you. That gets an A+ rating from me. This is the best game ever, 10 out of 10. It's got penis jokes. It's got feeling touchies jokes. Yep, that's exactly what they're called. Don't worry about it. The refractor. That's right.
To restore power to the city's defense grid. Those laser beams are red hot, so make sure you turn the refractor field on before you touch them. Good luck.
So, and I think there was a lot of lasers in the previous game as well, but this game uses lasers in a kind of different way. Oh, that's right. I wanted to upgrade my my suck cannon, so used a bunch of barrels. Anyway, refractor is a really cool item that we get. It's a gadget, and I completely cut her off. So when you're using it, you have a little shield around you. And if you notice, walking into a laser, you can then redirect the laser with using the refractor, and it'll actually hit something into like a little area, as you saw. Oh, that's right. I need to just refill my gun. I was really looking for a lot of bullets. Anyway, so the refractor is really cool. You have a little shield around you. You walk into the laser beam, and then you can redirect it. And I think I get it at a weird angle. But then it's really cool that they can like redirect lasers. I'm not sure how it functionally works, because then there's just like this random like little bit in the air, like a laser just floating in the air. It looks a little weird, but it's a pretty cool concept.
Ratchet. The refractor can reflect beam attacks at enemies. Just hold L1 to aim the reflected beams.
So yeah, the beams, they do hurt a lot. I'm pretty sure I walk into laser beams at one point of the, at one point or so. It's just how I'm gonna roll. Okay, no, that's the one I need to move. Yeah, there you go. But you can then redirect it and hit enemies, which is a pretty cool concept. I don't know, the refractors are a cool item. Although the suck cannon's far more fun. Oh wait, that's right, I had to use the laser I just made and then redirect it. Yeah, it does hurt you. That's why I got hit there. It's just to show off that they can hurt. Totally, that's exactly why. It's not that I actually walked into it. No, that'd be stupid of me. Nah. It was all calculated, don't worry. I knew there was health there. I was like, it's gotta be right there. I think this is at an angle, and I think you have to get up there. I'm not sure if the redirected laser still hurts. I would assume it does, because it's still a laser, but I don't want to test it out. This activates the bridge. Yes, this is the bridge, okay. It's like a little seesaw bridge that if you walk on one side, it'll like dip down. Kind of wanted to refill my ammo here.
Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol and then zap it with the laser.
Okay, so this was very confusing because I did not hear the audio. Because I was an idiot and I was like, there's a spider symbol. And I just read that part and I was like, okay, well, that's all I have to do is just find the spider symbol, right? And, what you actually have to do is you have to, attract the spider using the laser beam, and point it in the direction you want it to go. I was like, there's a spider. But I can't actually have him go in there. And then I noticed that he moved, and I was like, wait, what? What? I was like, he moved. Fascinating. It is hard to get a controller an analog stick to move. And, yeah, that's why I like jerked over to this over there, randomly. I think I wanted to just save my ammo and use it on bigger enemies because I didn't want to waste ammo on small guys, but that's all there is here. I was like, well, now I'm kind of regretting it. And I think we're just doing more laser-based puzzles in this room. Yeah, this one is pretty interesting. So you need to separate. You need to split the laser into two different sections. As you can see, there's two different holes there that need lasers. And that one splits both the lasers, which is perfect. It works out great. And did I miss anything in this room? Oh yeah, you'll notice there's a bunch of pathways to go like that, where you have to climb up using boots. Why am I blanking on the word? There's a specific kind of boots that for, I think, either New Game Plus or backtracking. I assume New Game Plus, but I don't know, people might backtrack. It's just like, does this automatically fit? No, I don't think it does. I think it's like off. Yeah, it's just a little off. So then you have to redirect all the lasers to the right area. And they are at corners, which is, like, seems a little annoying. The great thing about this is that you don't have to, like, wait if, like, you actually pass over it with your cursor. It automatically counts, and it's like, okay, yeah, you're good. And here is the repairman, who is not who I thought it was going to be.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me. It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
God damn it.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's...
Morley, my friend.
Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
So yeah, that is how we are going to restore his memory. We are going to use video game comics, or as they call it, vid comics, in order to regain his memory, which is great. I approve. I think I already mentioned the games. The vid comics are essentially like Earthworm Jim style missions, side-scrolling shooters. Not like those games where you play as a little ship and you try and shoot a bunch of enemies. Like, I'm talking like side-scrolling. No, it would still be side-scrolling. Anyway, I don't know how to explain it.